Vincent Oshana.
Yeah. It's always I waited for the applause, but maybe they're just shocked that I'm here and they don't want to.
It's so shocking that we didn't even know to have this applause break. So, how long you been with Valuetainment?
I've been with Valuetainment. It'll be 2 years, May 8th.
You are the person that the other comedians here look up to. You've had a long track record of doing funny stuff. You were doing it all by yourself, and now we get to help you out. I think that's awesome.
I think it's been a crazy ride, but like you said, now that bounce ideas off and go back and forth with people that are, you know, good sense of humor, funny, you and Brady. Right. So it's I'm really excited.
Well, yeah, there's only a couple comedians now, but hey, if this keeps going well, we're gonna have a lot more. So the thing that I loved about Vinny's show is he can vent, he can rant like no other. So I figured, why don't we watch a few news stories together? We get kind of both of our point of views together.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with some of the naughtier stuff. We have coming to us from a private school. A mom is part of OnlyFans. And she has her van on the back with the OnlyFans logo. We'll watch the story. We'll get your thoughts on it. Take a look.
A Florida private school expelled 2 children over a dispute with their mother. At issue, a sticker on Michelle Klein's car promoting her OnlyFans page.
It's definitely linked to, you know, explicit content, adult content for sure. My husband and I have this, you know, little wild, you know, behind closed doors lifestyle that we've now decided to share.
OnlyFans is an online platform often used by adult content creators to monetize photos and videos. Other parents at Liberty Christian Preparatory School are not fans of promoting that site.
That's a distraction to my children, and no matter how poorly or how good I parent, porn is there.
At first, the school asked Klein not to bring the car on campus unless the decal was removed and urged her to drop her kids off across the street.
I was forced to have to you know, take it off or not come on campus.
And then the school sent a letter saying your family's enrollment with LCPS is terminated effective immediately, accusing Klein of promoting a pornographic website.
Pornographic website on the back of the minivan. Vinny, what would you think if you had a student, you know, you're dropping your little one to school, here comes blonde mama.
I mean, well, first of all, it just makes me laugh that they didn't interview one father. Yeah. No fathers, because you know the fathers would have been like, hey, it ain't bothering me none. I'm not only a customer.
That makes Carpool go by a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, dude, first of all, I think OnlyFans, like, I love the word OnlyFans. No, it's only perverted people that are trying to hook up and look at you and who knows what they do. But bro, I never knew, did you ever know that there was this many women that wanted to be online hookers and porn stars? And it's like every girl you meet now is like, yeah, well, on the side, I'm making money. Yeah, you're still a whore. And it's embarrassing. And by the way, at an elementary school?
Elementary school. Like, and it's a private school. It's like a Christian private school, which on one side you're like, well, that's how you pay for privates. That's one way of doing it.
That is one, but I just wish they interviewed one father, and I guarantee you all the fathers would have been like, it ain't bothering me none.
It makes Carpool go by way quicker.
I'm not a fan.
I just figured out how they figured out how it was happening. A lot of dads were volunteering for Carpool. Like, that never happened.
Yeah, just tailgating her. Like, hold on. Oh, I'm pretty sure somebody rear-ended her once. No pun intended.
That was awesome. Where's my buzzer? Okay.
Hey.
Well, at least the school made the right decision. They kicked her out of school. They kicked her kids out of school. They said, you're not welcome here.
But still offering the possibility to re-enroll her kids if she removes the sticker.
Why not take the decal?
Oh, they are welcome.
And that would seem like an easy thing to say, for sure. But for me, you know, it supports my family. This provides a very comfortable way of life for us.
What's her name? Piper?
Piper
Farm?
Piper Farms.
Oh, my God. Dude,
Piper
Farms, dude. Like, you can't make that up. Dude.
That's a great porn name.
Yeah, it's just like, but dude, she's promoting. That's what she's doing.
She did. Every day she's hustling.
Every single day. Can you imagine that though? Because you know they message and like, hey, send me. Like, just out of curiosity, how'd you find out about me? Well, I was at the Christian Academy and I drove by, and the Lord is good.
And another thing is like those kids have to go to other activities, and the mom has to pick like like go around and pick up other kids. Like hop in the pornmobile. Like I don't want you going with Piper Farms.
Oh yeah, her kids have to be in there too.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what? The kids are done with that school too. It's like, hey, what happened?
Yeah, so
my mom's a whore.
The video might have got cut off a little bit, but I was so proud that the school put their foot down and they're like, actually, you can come back as long as you remove the decal. She's like, nah, I don't really want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the hell with the kids? She's like, what is she's like? The kids don't need education. I'm making 50 grand in 2 weeks just sitting there like this. That's how my kids. Why do my kids need to go to school?
If you want to sign up for this right now, it's hashtag Vincent
Yeah,
Oshana on
exactly.
all social media.
Yeah.
Send them however much money you think that was worth.
Yeah,
what you
come
saw
on, man.
right there.
Unbelievable.
Okay, we move on to our next story, and one that I really enjoyed. You might remember this girl, Rachel Dolezal. She was the black it's an NAACP leader of Spokane, Washington, until they found out she had crinkle cut her hair, she put tanner on, she's not actually black. And in her defense, she is the blackest woman in Spokane.
I've been there.
We got to put that. So she is back because she just started an OnlyFans.
Swear to God.
Yes.
Oh,
so I want to
God.
know what category you search her under.
Yeah,
You know-
confused, mixed. Because her parents got interviewed and they're like, no, she's white.
Yeah.
My wife is white. I'm white. She's white.
She's white, and it's her defense was, well, I feel black. It's part of a culture. It's part of how you are. And the left went crazy, like, you are done. You can't pretend to be black. Isn't that weird?
It's weird, but you know what? At least, bro, the cause that she's doing, she was like working for the NAACP. She's furthering this, like, the success of African Americans. Leave her alone. At least she's not pretending to be a dude.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's ma'am, wearing a freaking skirt at GameStop. It's like she's helping the cause.
It's way more realistic to say I identify as an Asian because my wife is Asian. I eat Asian food. I lived in Japan.
Yeah.
But then the same people on the left are like, oh, but you can just chop things off and just switch genders immediately. So it's very weird. I don't like talking about it too much.
If you could think about it, if you could change just by saying I'm like right now, okay, but I'm a woman, you have to call me Vincenza, okay? Why doesn't it work for race? I think if we're gonna be that ridiculous in one, leave her alone. Leave her alone. But at least she's going for it. Cornrows, she's getting dark.
She
You know what
does.
I mean? She's doing it.
She invested the money, and it just shows that, like, if there was such a thing as a white privilege, then why did she excel to the top of the presidency by being black? Like, she doesn't want to be white. That's the last thing she wants.
She hates it.
And now she's more famous, and she's making a ton of money on OnlyFans. In fact, this is what she says. People have asked me how they can support, show some love, order my art from my website. She calls it art the way, maybe Hunter Biden does art too.
Yeah.
But there's original art. You can order signed prints and, of course, more. What is
You know
more?
what more is?
What is more?
Yeah, exactly. You know what's crazy, bro? And I'm proud to say this. I've never been on OnlyFans. I haven't done any dating apps. I mean, I'm single, but I'm waiting to get out there and meet somebody organically instead of going, man, I was doing this and bingo.
Bing. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the end of Rachel Dolezal, but she'll probably every 7 years she comes back. It's
love
kind of
it.
like the flu.
Yeah.
All right, now we get to one of our final stories, and so lucky to. Hey, we hope you enjoyed that short clip. Now click subscribe and click on the bell so you get all the notifications.